Hey folks, Tennessee Brando here. I want you guys to take a look at this great clip of Jamie Raskin just absolutely laying down some truth on the GOP, and then let's talk about it.
The minority leader, Mr. McCarthy, and after we went back and conveyed our agreement to the GOP proposal, it was vetoed by the fourth branch of government. I'm not yielding now. It was vetoed by the cult leader, Donald Trump, who said he wanted no investigation at all. That's your guy. Donald Trump, he said he wanted no investigation. And so you pulled the plug on the investigation you originally advocated because Donald Trump didn't want it. Let's tell some truth.
Would you like
You're talking about truth, the facts. I'm giving you the truth. I'm giving you the facts about it. And then when Speaker Pelosi said, well, in that case, the House of Representatives will conduct our own investigation, then again, you guys boycotted it because you wanted to put pro-insurrection members on the committee. And so we ended up with a bipartisan committee of people really interested in getting to the facts. And you know what? This is what you guys can't stand. America listened to it because we had real congressional hearings. Unlike what goes on here with the temper tantrums and the diatribes, and too often our side gets pulled into what you guys are doing, but we had real hearings. And 25, 30 million Americans watching because we told the truth about Donald Trump's assault on democratic institutions and the right to vote in America. And maybe you can't handle the truth, but that's the reality, and nobody has laid a glove on any of the testimony that has come out during those hearings. So we hear this absurd whining about Ray Epps, who has absolutely nothing to do with any of it, and all of these conspiracy theory allegations have been debunked up and down. Up and down. You think you've got something? You bring him in and talk to him or send us a letter or do something. But why don't you deal with the reality of the situation? Do you think that Donald Trump tried to get the Secretary of State of Georgia, a lifelong Republican named Raffensperger, to just find him 11,781 votes? Is that real or is that fake? You're interested in facts? Is that real or is that fake? You think Donald Trump...
Are you offering to yield now?
Time of the gentleman has expired.
Okay, I'm just saying, I would like a serious response to our hearings because...
The time of the gentleman has expired.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that clip, and I hope you took notes, because that's the kind of enthusiasm we need now more than ever when we are combating these radical MAGA Republicans. And the Republican Party today has now embraced conspiracy theories. We are now seeing conspiracy theories welcomed into the political arena. And for those of you that thinks the parties are still the same and you're not sure who you need to vote for, the choice is more clear than ever. The Republican Party has become the party of conspiracy theory. They have become the party of delusion because they let a delusional man like Donald Trump take control of their party. And until they get him out of the political arena, and until they take back charge of their party, then I'm going to call it like I see it and like it really is, and say that they are the party that has let this conspiracy theory nonsense come to the forefront. Donald Trump is delusional, okay? And he's been delusional from day one. For those of you that thinks, well, he's gotten worse over the years, no, this has always been Donald Trump. It's just that he's getting worse now because he's backed into a corner, and the farther he gets backed into the corner, the worse he's going to get. But he's always been delusional, and he believes his own delusions. And his followers that believe his delusions, they're in a cult. And they get mad when we say that, and they say, oh, it's a liberal hoax, and it's fake news. But folks, we have the truth on our side. You know how I know that? Because we saw it happen right in front of our face. From day one, we have saw Donald Trump for what he is. And every time that we saw him do something, he's came out and called it a hoax. He's come out and said it was fake news. He's come out and said we were being mean to him. He's come out and said he was being persecuted. He's come out and played the victim every single time. But the truth is on our side, and we cannot back off of it and let up now. This is like a boxing match. When you got two fighters in the ring, I always make boxing analogies. My family gets a kick out of it. But really, when you got two fighters in the ring and a guy catches his opponent clean, gets him on the hook, hey, you got two choices. You can either sit back and let him recuperate and let him get stronger than ever and come back and beat you, or you can go in and systematically take him down. And that's what needs to happen with Donald Trump. We do not need to back off with the truth because the truth is on our side and he can be brought down with that truth. But why does the Republican Party cling to this? Because they are the party of no ideas. When they know they're backed into a corner. And Jamie Raskin is right here. He's so right when he says, do you want the truth or are you going to admit it? He's right. They can't. The problem is they can't admit it because to admit it, now they lose what little bit of a following they had. If they get rid of Donald Trump, they have to actually come back with ideas, and they have done. They're the party of no ideas. They're the party of let's make the billionaires richer and let's make the poor poorer. Let's keep the poor chasing that carrot. Let's keep the poor thinking that we're on their side. And if we kick Donald Trump out, who are we going to throw up there then to be our leader? They're stumped. They're confused. And that's why they won't throw him under the bus. So we need to keep shouting the truth to the rooftops. And the reason we need to keep shouting that truth is because we saw it right in front of our own eyes. Donald Trump may be delusional, but we're not. We saw the truth for what it was, and we cannot back down now because he's cornered. And when a man like that gets cornered, it's going to be even worse. The more he gets cornered, it's going to be amazing to see how many people he throws under the bus on his way down. It's going to be amazing to see how hard he fights and kicks and screams. And the whole time he's going to be saying it's conspiracy theory. The whole time he's going to be saying it's a hoax. But we have the truth on our side. And how do I know that? Because we saw it right in front of our faces.
At MeidasTouch, we are unapologetically pro-democracy, and we demand justice and accountability. That's why we're spreading our message to Convict 45. That's right, gear up right now with your Convict 45 tees and pins at store.meidastouch.com. That's store.meidastouch.com.